Right.
Now, there are many other things that we're going to be talking with Diane about, but for now, if someone watching this has an animal and they're concerned about what their pet is trying to tell them, trying to
Yes.
say to them.
Yes.
Now, you have a service, do you not?
Oh, yes, of
Which
course.
she can be contacted.
Yeah.
And would you explain how that works?
Well, usually it's just we take a session together. It could be online, it could be here in Mexico if you're close by. And as you can see, I'm a French Canadian, so I have a big accent when I speak English. But I mean, mainly we can need to understand each other. So it could be anywhere in the world, and I've been doing that for a long time. I just need, sometimes I need a picture of the animal. If you have many, if you only have one, it's easy. But when there are 6 or 7,
Sure.
and you're wondering about one, maybe another one will come and want to take, all the space and talk too much. So usually a picture helps.
Yes.
But other than that, we just talk. And
So I will put up the information at the end of this video how you can contact Diane LeBlanc, and we'll put up some questions she may like you to answer when you're emailing in, or I guess can they phone call as well? Or
yes, of course, of course.
Yes.
I'm working with my husband. He's the one taking the calls, and usually we can give a. Well, if it's urgent, we can have an emergency session. But usually, if the animals feels that you're listening and you're interested in what's happening, there's no emergency. That's the fun part. Because I'm also a naturopath, so I know a lot about animals, and I know about how to help them in other ways than just be a therapist for them. And when they understand that they've been heard, something calms down inside of them. So it's easier this way.
all right.
And the other thing that is important for me to tell you is, if you don't have to wait for me. You can ask your animal, is there something I can do? And is there something that you want to say to me? Maybe even come in my dreams if I'm not listening and talk to me. It can help too. It can happen. I remember this lady, she came for one of the classes, and she says, my 2 dogs don't get along, and every time we go on walk, they just snag each other all the time. And I said, well, it's because the little one, the little lady, she doesn't want to go because he's bossy and he's taking all the space and he's pulling the leash. So she'd rather stay home when we go out. And she said, well, how do I know? And I said, well, ask her. If you don't want to come, she won't come to the leash. She will go sit on our bed or go hide underneath a bed somewhere. And as soon as she started to do that, do you want to come? She would know. If she wanted, she would come nearby, and if she didn't, she would go away. So if you try that, you will figure out that the animals are quite amazing in showing you what you need to know about them.
And we are going to come back with more questions that I'm sure you're interested in. We'll take a little break now. Please, in the comments section, if there's something coming to mind that you would just love to hear about, of course it won't be in this session necessarily, but I just expect we'll be visiting Diane again. So put down your concerns in the comment section, and we'll see
You
about
can
addressing
also,
them. Yes.
if you're interested, you can also go look at my YouTube channel, because I have many different videos that you can look at, and you can have some answer on that, because there's different special themes, I would say.
Yes,
so
yes, indeed.
You can look at that, and it's becomingapetwhisperer.com.
And
the
I
website, so it's on there.
Yes, and I believe they're titled in ways that you know what you're finding.
Yes,
So
exactly.
if you're having a question, the
Yes.
title of the video is going to
Yes,
give it away.
exactly.
All right. Thank you so
pleasure.
much. We've enjoyed this, and we will be back.
Thank you.
Thank you.